So after leaving Bayern Munich to join Spurs on deadline day in the last episode, I read the comments, I saw the dislikes. I understand that quite a lot of you were frustrated with that decision, but I do want to try and justify it right at the start of this episode. At Bayern Munich, we were walking towards a couple of trophies at least in the German Cup, in the Bundesliga, and maybe the Champions League as well. That's all well and good and everything. I want to win as many trophies as possible, but it's our final season of my player, and I wasn't really picking up too many goals and too many assists. The play was always going down the wings or lumped up to Bonnie, and I always felt like a passenger in that Bayern Munich side. I want to go and join a side and play for a team that sees me as the star of the team. And here at Spurs, even though Lloris is the highest rated player at 89, I'm the highest rated outfield player, and this is the type of team where I'm going to be the one who the teammates look to try and create goals when they need them. That means the gameplay should be a little bit better. I noticed that the gameplay was suffering a little bit in the previous episodes, and therefore here at Spurs, it may be what you'll consider a lesser quality team, but because I'll be the star, we should hopefully see more exciting gameplay, and of course that's the most important thing. Regardless, taking on Newcastle for the first game of today's episode here with Spurs in the FA Cup round of 16. Desperate to get us through to the quarterfinals. This is definitely a winnable trophy for us, and hopefully with a good win here at St James's Park, we'll take our first step in order to march on and try and get some silverware. That's my ball right there. I read that, and I wanted it, and I've got it back. I'm going to play it through towards Dembele here in the Belgian on the ball. I'll have it back if you want. No, inside Soldado. Now to me. Chadley out wide. I'll give it to him. Chadley on the ball. Can he play me through here? I'm onside. This is a really good chance, and a really good finish as well. 2 goals in 2 games for yours truly, and it's Newcastle 0, Spurs 1. Nice little ball inside, and once I got past the last defender there, Yamat was not going to catch up. I just had to open up the body, curl it into that bottom corner, and that's a really crisp finish right there. 2 goals in 2 games. In this Spurs side, I'm going to be the star player, and they're going to look for me to get the goals as well as the assists, and 2 goals in 2 games is a really good start here at St James's Park. It is Newcastle 0, Spurs 1. Really nice finish there, and who knows, maybe this is the club where I'll finally start scoring the goals on the regular. Here's Cabella for Newcastle, forces it out wide towards Gabriel Obertan, back inside towards Remy Cabella, and Cabella on the turn here, still Cabella, plays it towards Sebastian Roeder, who shoots, good save by Lloris, and Chadley will get it away. I'll try and win this header and do. Really good save by Lloris there, first chance for Newcastle, but the goalkeeper's equal to it. Alright, so we're approaching the hour mark now. We still lead by a goal to 0. It's been a very tedious game, sadly. But I'm going to request a sub. I feel like I've done my part. I've got a goal. I've had a pretty good game all round. I'm going to request a sub now. And hopefully, Pochettino will pick me for the game on Tuesday night. I do not want to miss out on that one against Bayern, as I really do want to play against my former club. So that does end my game. I'm coming off. Christian Eriksen is going to come on. I feel like I've done okay. Got the only goal of the game so far, and I really do want to play in midweek on Tuesday night against Bayern. Missing out on that game against my former club, who I left on deadline day in January, would be very disappointing. So going to come off. Should have the stamina for that game. Played very well in this one too. Played well against West Bromwich Albion as well, so I really shouldn't be left out of that one. Either way, you never know in this game mode, but going to watch the rest of the game, see if anything happens as I come off as we lead by a goal to 0. So after requesting a sub and leaving the pitch, I watched to see if there were any more chances, and there was only really one good one for Newcastle, and what a chance it was as well for Remy Cabella in stoppage time. As they trailed by a goal to 0, a cross was whipped into the Frenchman, but he couldn't hit the target with his header, and it went behind for a goal kick. That would have seen us go to a replay if he scored it, but instead, because it went wide, we held on for the 1-0 victory. I got the only goal of the game. 2 goals in 2 games for me since joining Spurs. Really pleased with that, and we are through to the FA Cup quarter-final, so very pleased with that. Definitely a winnable trophy in my eyes, and in our final season in my player, I am desperate to see us win at least one trophy with my new club Spurs. This could be the one we target. Regardless, despite that, we are into the Champions League round of 16, as you guys know, and of course the team we'll be facing is Bayern Munich. What a big game this is going to be. What a big tie this is going to be. My old club come and take us on. It's only my 3rd appearance since joining my new club, but it comes against my former club Bayern Munich. After leaving them on deadline day, it's going to make the game even more important for me as an individual, but of course the most important thing is we do pick up the win. Bayern Munich travel to London here to take us on. Spurs versus Bayern, Champions League round of 16 first leg. What a big game this is going to be. So all eyes are on me for this game then, the Champions League round of 16 first leg. Spurs versus Bayern Munich, my former club, coming to take us on here at White Hart Lane. Leaving them on deadline day, handing in that request. Guardiola didn't even hesitate when I gave it to him. Usually, well, from my experience anyway playing this game, whenever I hand in a transfer request, it usually takes me like 3 or 4 requests before the manager accepts it. But with Bayern Munich, Guardiola just seemed to want to get rid of me really. But still, taking on Bayern Munich here, I want to say taking on Spurs, taking on Bayern Munich. Really excited for this game, and hopefully we'll be able to get the job done as I play inside Kyle Walker, who finds Townsend, who shoots and puts it just wide of the post and behind for a goal kick. What a start that would have been there, but Towns putting it just off target. This is the start we want though. Let's go out and attack Bayern, and let's try and get the first goal of the game. Yeah, Towns right here, mate. Right here. Thank you very much. Just play it out wide towards Ben Davies. Keep holding that ball for a second. Davies inside towards Stambouli. Finds Christian Eriksen. Eriksen on the turn. Gives it to me. Little back heel there. Oh, it's come straight to me. And the shot is blocked. And put over the bar by Benatia. What a chance there. And I messed it up. It's Stambouli inside towards Ryan Mason. I'll take it there, mate. Take it there. Thank you very much. Quick little ball inside. Got Townsend next to me. Mason and Soldado ahead. Instead, going to give it inside towards Stambouli. And a good chance here for Stambouli on the ball. Still Stambouli. I'm on the edge of the area waiting for it. Walker back to Stambouli. Back towards myself. Not really sure where to go with this ball here. So I'm going to try and turn Benatia with a quick little Berber spin and get myself inside to possibly go for goal. And Neuer beats it behind for a corner and prevents me from scoring against my former club. I'm going to be going for goal a couple of times in this game, desperate to score against my former side, but a good save by Neuer. Yeah, Mason right there, mate, thank you. Quick little back heel towards Kyle Walker. And Walker out wide towards Townsend. I'm through the middle, mate, or back to Walker if you want. Now send me down that right-hand side. Lovely first-time ball. I've got the pace on Alaba as well here. And a really good chance. Going to drill it across to the centre. I've slipped, but it found Paulinho. Sorry, not Paulinho, even. Soldado. And he puts it behind for a goal kick. What a chance there. Can't blame me. Paulinho used to play for Spurs. What a chance there. But it's put wide by Soldado. Nice little drill cross, but Soldado couldn't hit the target. But this has been a really fast start. We've basically penned Bayern back in their own half. But we just can't find the back of the net, and it's still 0-0. Yeah, Walker through the gap, mate. There we go. Nice little ball to me there. Got Soldado with me. Going to play that back out wide towards Ben Davies instead, though. He's got Eriksen in support with him, and the Welsh left back turns his man and whips it across to the centre. Soldado comes in and heads it over the bar. What a start to this game from Spurs. 35 minutes in, it is still 0-0, but we are putting the pressure on Bayern. We need to get a goal, though, and it is still 0-0. Here's Mason, first time back heel to me, looking for someone to pass it to and to try and feed it inside towards Andros Townsend, who holds it up and goes for goal and fires it just over the bar. In this first half, it has been all Spurs. We've had 6 shots compared to their 0. We have been putting the sword to them, but we just can't find the back of the net. If Townsend can find me here, I've got space, and he is going to give it to me. Got Mason in the area who I'm going to float it across to, and Eriksen wins the header and scores, and it's 1-0 to Spurs. I thought Neuer was going to get there, and he didn't, and Christian Eriksen opens the scoring in the 50th minute, 5 minutes after the restart. We dominated the first half, but couldn't get ourselves the opening goal of the game, but we get it here. That cross was intended for Ryan Mason, a little dink into the box, but it went over his head. Neuer mistimes the jump and the dive, misses the ball, misjudges the flight of it, and at the far post, Christian Eriksen heads it in and makes it Spurs 1, Bayern Munich 0. I'm desperate to win this game. I've got an assist. We open the scoring. 1-0 to Spurs. Get in. Walker, Stambouli gives it to me. Good chance here. Man through the middle in Soldado. I'll try and play it into his feet. Soldado collects, turns, shoots, and puts it just over the bar and behind for a goal kick. This game, Bayern have done absolutely nothing. They have genuinely just sat back and done nothing at all. We have been putting them under pressure from the first minute, and we are full value for this 1-0 lead. And I really want a second goal as well to kill off this game. Schweinsteiger over the top towards Bonnie, who I think is onside, and that header is going to go straight to Lloris, and that is their first attempt in 77.5 minutes, and it was very, very tame. We still lead by a goal to 0, and my old club have not done anywhere near enough in this game. Come on, referee, got to blow for full time now, surely. We've had the added minutes here as Bayern go and search that equaliser. Surely the referee's got to blow for full time any second now, and he does, and it's all over here at White Hart Lane. We've won the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 against Bayern by a goal to 0. Christian Eriksen heading in a cross, which I put into the box, which in all honesty was intended for Ryan Mason, but Neuer's howler ensures that we do leave White Hart Lane with the 1-goal scoreline. We win the first leg by a goal to 0. Eriksen gets it, and I'm absolutely delighted with that. I got a 7.2 rating, which I actually think could have been a little bit higher. I won the ball back quite a few times. I got the assist for the only goal of the game. Felt as though it could have been a little bit higher than that, to be honest. It was all over the pitch, really, defensively and offensively. But either way, the most important thing was the win, and Bayern in this game did absolutely nothing. They really were poor indeed. We dominated possession. We had 8 shots, 6 of which came in the first half, and 2 were, of course, on target, compared to Bayern's 1-on-1, which was just terrible. A tame effort straight at Lloris. And and because of that, we win the game by a goal to nil. So we win the first leg. A very, very exciting tie this is going to be. The first leg may not have had too many goals, but we got the only one of it, and we win it by a goal to nil. So delighted with that, and we'll be defending that when we go back to the Allianz Arena. But thank you very much for watching the video, guys. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's episode of My Player, then please do leave a like. It's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of My Player very soon.